Have you ever noticed how certain men seem to disappear from a woman's memory almost immediately, while others leave behind an impression that simply refuses to fade? It's not about his appearance. It's not about how entertaining or funny he was. It's about the way he made her feel. Most men live reactively. They seek approval, try to impress, over-explain themselves, and hope to be chosen. But a stoic man moves in a completely different way. He doesn't perform for anyone. He simply exists as himself, and that quiet confidence is exactly what remains in her mind. When a man acts from inner strength rather than insecurity, he becomes rare, and rare men are never easily forgotten. Let's go deeper into 6 traits that make a man unforgettable. Number 1, she never forgets the man who controls his emotions. Think about it. Most men lose their composure the moment they feel rejected or disrespected. They raise their voices, start arguing, or desperately try to prove themselves. A stoic man does the opposite. He breathes. He observes. He responds with calm precision. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this and you'll find strength." A man who truly lives by that principle becomes difficult to shake. Imagine she tries to provoke you, saying something sharp simply to test your reaction. Instead of reacting emotionally, you remain composed. You smile slightly and say, "I understand." Then you move forward. That silence, that self-control, it feels different because emotional control creates a sense of safety, and every woman remembers the man who made her feel safe, not through dominance, but through peace. Number 2, she never forgets the man who listens more than he speaks. Today, almost everyone wants to be heard. Everyone is expressing opinions, interrupting, debating, and trying to have the final word. But a stoic man listens deeply. He doesn't only hear the words, he listens for the meaning behind them. When she speaks, he's not sitting there waiting for his turn to respond. He's not mentally preparing his next sentence. He's simply present. That presence communicates something powerful. You matter enough for me to be silent. And that kind of silence becomes unforgettable because very few people are willing to offer it. When she feels genuinely understood, her heart begins connecting that stillness with warmth, safety, and respect. That's how emotional bonds are created, not through endless talking, but through truly listening. Number 3, she never forgets the man who walks away in peace. Endings reveal who a man really is. Most men beg, argue, or desperately attempt to force closure when they're rejected. A stoic man doesn't. He simply says, "I wish you well," and he walks away. No anger, no revenge, because his value isn't determined by the outcome. That kind of peace is both powerful and unsettling. She expected chaos, but discovered calm. She expected drama, but witnessed mastery. And that moment stays in her mind. He didn't chase me. He let me go. That quiet dignity earns a level of respect she may not even be able to explain. Walking away isn't weakness. It's evidence that you belong to yourself. And very few men ever reach that level of inner strength. Number 4, she never forgets the man who lives for a mission greater than her. A stoic man's entire life doesn't revolve around another person. It revolves around purpose. He wakes up with goals, builds something meaningful, and works on becoming better every day. When she realizes that you don't abandon everything just for attention, that your mission comes first, she respects you more. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be willing to be thought foolish and stupid, because your path won't always make sense to other people, but it gives your life direction, structure, and meaning." Women are drawn to men who have direction, because direction creates certainty, and certainty feels safe. When you're focused, she understands that she cannot easily pull you away from your path. And ironically, that's when you become even more attractive, because she sees that your life is already full, and she must earn her place within it. Number 5, she never forgets the man whose presence brings calm, not chaos. Excitement fades, passion fades, but calm remains. Many relationships fall apart because they are built around emotional highs, jealousy, tension, and drama. A stoic man brings balance. His energy feels like taking a deep breath after a difficult and exhausting day. When she's around him, she feels grounded. She can relax, be herself, and trust that he won't suddenly lose control. and that's when she begins to associate your presence with peace. Once a woman connects you with peace, she doesn't easily forget you, because peace is rare, and people never forget where they found it. Number 6, she never forgets the man who forgives silently. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it's strength. When you forgive, you're being